What's up, it's Auto Handles, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the DeMar, DeRozan, and Drake beef. Before we can get into the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's begin. DeMar DeRozan's loyalty to the Raptors during his 9 seasons in Toronto is undeniable, even though he was ultimately traded to the Spurs in 2018 as part of the deal for Kawhi Leonard, a move that brought the Raptors their first NBA championship. Now, tensions have surfaced between DeRozan and Drake, the Raptors' global ambassador, who recently dismissed the idea of retiring DeRozan's number 10 jersey on a Raptors broadcast. I can't agree with Drake here. DeRozan was elite then, and he's elite now. He gave so much to Toronto, and in my opinion, his number 10 should definitely be retired. DeRozan's contributions to the Raptors are massive. He became the team's all-time leading scorer and, alongside Kyle Lowry, formed one of the league's most impactful backcourts, pushing the Raptors into playoff relevance. But he's probably disappointed knowing he wasn't on the court with the Raptors when they finally won that elusive NBA championship. After 9 seasons of giving his all for Toronto, being traded just 1 year before their historic 2019 title run had to hurt. DeRozan was the face of the franchise for so long, putting in the work to elevate the Raptors from a struggling team to a serious playoff contender. Yet, when the moment finally came, he could only watch from afar as his former teammates celebrated, lifted the trophy, and enjoyed the championship parade, a ceremony he'd dreamed of experiencing with them. Now at 35, he's still chasing that first championship ring, this time with the Sacramento Kings. And I recognize that DeRozan didn't get to celebrate a championship with them, but his presence and commitment laid the foundation for what followed. If the Raptors hadn't traded DeRozan for Kawhi, we would have never seen Kawhi's Game 7 buzzer beater against the 76ers, a moment that became legendary in NBA history. With the score tied at 90-90 and 4.2 seconds left, Kawhi's high arcing shot over Joel Embiid bounced around the rim before finally dropping in, sealing the Raptors' win. It's a moment that wouldn't have happened if Toronto hadn't had a player like DeRozan to use as trade leverage. Fred VanVleet, a key part of the Raptors championship team, also believes his jersey should be retired. VanVleet said, "Yeah, I think it should. We saw the impact that Vince had, and then we saw it again with DeMar. He didn't lead the team to the title, but ultimately he built the foundation. So yeah, I would love to see that for him and for the city and for the team, but only time will tell." VanVleet's words add weight to the argument for honoring DeRozan's legacy, and it shows the respect his former teammates have for what he built in Toronto. Unfortunately, Drake's dismissive comments go beyond just debating DeRozan's impact. He even joked about pulling DeRozan's banner down himself if the Raptors ever raised it. There's speculation that Drake's remarks might stem from DeRozan's recent appearance in Kendrick Lamar's music video and Kendrick's feud with Drake. And while they may have been friends once, DeRozan's decision to side with Kendrick seems to have stirred things up. It's even more interesting that Sacramento Kings owner Vivek Ranadive showed his support for DeRozan by wearing a "They Not Like Us" t-shirt, referencing Kendrick's anthem at a Kings game against the Raptors. The Kings defeated Toronto 122-107 that night, adding symbolic weight to the moment as DeRozan faced off against his former team and its global ambassador. As DeRozan's career comes closer to winding down, the Raptors will eventually have to decide if his legacy deserves permanent recognition in the franchise. Regardless of the personal drama with Drake, DeRozan's years with Toronto remain an essential chapter in his career, and many fans feel his loyalty should be cemented in Raptors history. Personally, I think that this feud with Drake feels outdated and it's time to move on. I'd rather see more of DeRozan's games with the Kings than hear about the back and forth. But what do you think? Does DeRozan's number 10 belong at the Raptors' rafters? Do you believe he played a part in their championship journey even if he wasn't on the team for the win? Tell me in the comment section below. Until next time, peace.